you doing? 333. What you doing? Are you with Allah or the Kabbalah? Just hanging around with spheres. Between them is a nice little red piece of popcorn. Why you like a third so much, huh, Mason? Figured out. What you doing? Bet you just what you brewing to ascend. Where you taking us? What you losing?
Phew. You're right on time. This video is not private yet. But I will make it private in September. And this video will be back to public in 2022. Yup. We can all be a part of history if we leave a comment on this video and check it after 1 year. And before you go, I have a challenge for you. Like the video and subscribe with notifications before the video ends.
Christoph, let me ask you, why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world until now?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
The Hague for Christoph. Hello.
Under this new deal, individuals earning up to $75,000 will still get that full $1,400 check.
About releasing more stimulus checks. $1,400 more in funny money, which most of us won't get. And even if we did, it wouldn't really matter that much. We're already so far in the hole, nothing's going to get us out. See, here's the deal. People are being conditioned to submit to the edicts of government and wait for a government handout, while the self-declared essential politicians and corporate teleprompter readers not only get paid their regular uninterrupted salaries, but in many cases get raises. Guys, if this doesn't move us to get up and change the system, nothing will.
Surface, and he said, wow, he's in space, look at that. No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is flat.
Hey.
I'm telling you, I've done a lot of these interviews, well, a few of them from space. The technology now is amazing. The picture, guys, you look like you're in a studio, maybe in Omaha, Nebraska or something. The shot is so clear. Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still?
See the hair?
I don't know. We're going to have to do something for you.
I want to do it. I know.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Watch this.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly. We'd have way better CGI if it was fake.
I don't have a problem if he does it, but the honesty of it would greatly diminish.
Hey.
What?
The Earth is flat.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Tunes?
The point of this, it's funded. It's funded by a certain group of people.
Guarantee.
Wash away my troubles, wash away my pain with the rain shine by light. Wash away my sorrow, wash away my shame with the rain shine by light. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Everyone is helpful, everyone is kind, with the road to shine by light. Everyone is lucky, everyone is so kind, on the road to shine by light. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. How does your light shine in the halls of Shambhala? How does your light shine in the halls of Shambhala? I can tell my sister by the flowers in her eyes on the road to shine by light. I can tell my brother by the flowers in his eyes on the road to shine by light. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. How does your light shine in the halls of Shambhala? How does your light shine in the halls of Shambhala? Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey. Mark Dukes has been, what shampoo do I use? Yeah, well, Mark, I honestly don't know what shampoo I use. It's the same stuff that I use for all sort of cleaning purposes, and it's blue. That's all I know. It's blue. But it comes in a sort of tube. You know, it is plastic. We've got to get down. We've got to reduce the plastic consumption of this country. We have other plans to do that.
It's taking time to see me. Hi, Siri, could you call Stephen Hawking?
Calling Stephen Hawking.
Hey, is this Stephen Hawking?
This is Dr. Hawking.
Oh!
Who? Office hours are 3 to 5 p.m. How? I did not touch your bishop. Nerd.
You don't see the curvature of the earth. You just don't. That stuff is flat.
lasers. In that case, maybe I'll just take the time to tell you guys about...
As far as the eye can see, the Earth is flat.
Somebody that can edit that for you.
Go with the flat Earth theory.
You know I had to tell him. Yeah. The Earth is flat. Bro, you need to check your facts. I got high up through the roof, and I landed on the moon. The moon flat too.
We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
What is this? Looks like Bikini Bottom.
Extensively on it. Yes, well, I mean, a rock is a symbol.
You've been hit by a smooth
Bush decided to take a year or 18 months, and so Bush pulled the trigger. A mistake certainly can be argued, and there's an abundance of evidence, but there was no lie in this that I could find.
And what about 2011 and Obama's decision to pull
insurance policy? And we all know insurance policies make sense. We have 30,000 troops or more. It would take a year or 18 months, and so Bush pulled the trigger. Evidence, but there was no lie in this that I could find. Insurance policy, and we all know insurance policies make sense. We have 65 years or so these insurance policies, and he didn't in this case. I don't think you can say everything is because of that decision, but clearly a factor.
Solar system is a shooting gallery, basically.
衷肠感谢所有科技工作者，祝福祖国的航天事业越来越强。众三敬茶。
That stuff is flat. And then I showed examples of wide-angle lenses curving horizontal. I tweeted that.
You did.
But I don't want to be a spoiled, curmudgeon or anything. I just wanted you to put. I don't.
We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society.
Surface, and he said, "Wow, he's in space. Look at that." No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is flat. And then I showed examples of wide-angle lenses curving horizontal. I tweeted that.
You did.
But I don't want to be a spoiled, curmudgeon or anything. I just wanted you to put. I don't.
I don't see no curvature there at all. That, my friends, is gun barrel straight.
What's his name? Felix Baumgartner. He would have been about 2 millimeters above the surface of this globe. That's his edge of space jump. Now, I don't. It's fine. He wants to. I don't have a problem if he does it, but the honesty of it would greatly diminish what I think people thought he was actually doing. And not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines. Right. So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he said, "Wow, he's in space. Look at that." No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is That stuff is flat. And then I showed examples of wide-angle lenses curving horizontal. I tweeted that.
You did.
But I don't want to be a spoiled, curmudgeon or anything. I just wanted to put.
There wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation.
Parce que nous n'y sommes pas allés. Parce que nous n'y sommes pas allés.
It's possible to irritate people in almost any circumstances. For example,
For that, there was a man who thought the world was round. Crackpot? Yes, crackpot. You missed one. You missed one.
have you ever heard the story?
What? The Earth is flat.
That is perfectly flat.
Very small amount of mass may be converted into a very large amount of energy, and vice versa.
Hey, Don, you're getting ready to launch to the International Space Station to be part of Expeditions 30 and 31. Give me a summary of what the mission goals are for your time on orbit, and what
is it when you look at back, see if it's in air.
It's more than a coincidence. What's going on then? Why not the right eye? Why is it only the black left eye? Black left eye!
This record.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
Did you absolutely love it?
The first full day of the New World Order. Very simple.
Freemasons run the
Say, what now? What now?
Simples.
That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat.
As you can tell, I do as I'm told. Immediate. Now I'm going to test you numerology skills.
Could you, get left stuff?
Just get it.
That stuff is flat.
Computer error.
Computers don't make errors.
Think of this when you think of vaccination.
I'm gonna step off the limb.
What must be what?
That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat.
I don't see no curvature there.
Oh man, I love salad. But you know what would make it even better? If they impregnated it with a little bit of vac swine.
That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat.
Asteroid alert! NASA is tracking multiple asteroids approaching Earth's orbit at unimaginable speeds. Who better to ask about this phenomenon than Neil deGrasse Tyson, astrophysicist?
Not true.
Good, right. Well, what else we got to talk about?
No, nothing for me.
Nope.
Nope.
At this year's Comic-Con, okay? Make it about you.
No. No.
There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. So you associated what you saw with...
I have very hazy memories.
Yeah, I know.
What?
That stuff is flat.
The American dollar is easy.
But if you want the Russian ruble, or Japan's 500 yen, or Seychelles' 10 rupees, if you want the coins that are legal tender in over 100 countries...
Good. That stuff is flat.
I'm ready. Oh, me too, brother. Me too. Get the swine flu shot. Time is running out.
Christoph, let me ask you, why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world until now?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
Are you up for this tour?
Sure.
The other word on the street is that this is the proverbial last tour. How have you survived that?
My message to unvaccinated Americans is this. What more is there to wait for? What more do you need to see? We've made vaccinations free, safe, and convenient. The vaccine has FDA approval. Over 200 million Americans have gotten at least one shot. We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
Oh, me too, brother. Me too.
And your refusal has cost all of us. I will sign an executive order that will now require all executive branch federal employees to be vaccinated. All. And I've signed another executive order that will require federal contractors to do the same. If you want to work with the federal government and do business with us, get vaccinated. If you want to do business with the federal government, vaccinate your workforce. And tonight, I'm removing one of the last remaining obstacles that make it difficult for you to get vaccinated. The Department of Labor will require employers with 100 or more workers to give those workers paid time off to get vaccinated. We remain at a critical moment, a critical time. We have the tools. Now we just have to finish the job with truth, with science, with confidence, and together,
in case there are any
as one
conspiracy
nation.
theorists out there, how would you prove to us
Look,
that
we're
you're
the
in zero
United
gravity?
States of America. There's nothing, not a single thing we're unable to do if we do it together. So let's stay together. Protect our troops. Get vaccinated. Protect our troops. Get vaccinated. Protect our troops. Get vaccinated. Protect our troops. Get vaccinated.
Pourquoi ne sommes-nous pas retournés sur la Lune depuis tout ce temps? Ce n'est pas une question que pose une petite fille de 8 ans, ça. C'est plutôt ma question. Je voudrais bien savoir pourquoi, mais je pense que je le sais. Parce que nous n'y sommes pas allés. C'est ça qui s'est passé. Et si ça ne s'est pas fait, il est bien, pour l'avenir, de savoir pourquoi cela ne s'est pas produit. Car si dans le passé ça n'a pas fonctionné, on doit malgré tout insister. Pourquoi ne sommes-nous pas retournés sur la Lune depuis tout ce temps? Parce que nous n'y sommes pas allés. Parce que nous n'y sommes pas allés. Parce que nous n'y sommes pas allés.
I'm ready. Oh, me too, brother. Me too.
Get the swine flu shot. Time is running out.
Let me read to you from one of your own agency's memos planning the campaign to urge Americans to take the shot. The swine flu vaccine has been taken by many important persons, he wrote. Example, President Ford, Henry Kissinger, Elton John, Muhammad Ali, Mary Tyler Moore, Rudolph Nureyev, Walter Cronkite, Ralph Nader, Edward Kennedy, etc., etc. Did you talk to these people beforehand to find out if they planned to take the shot?
I did not know.
Did anybody?
I do not know.
Did you get permission to use their names in your campaign?
I do not know.
Mary, did you take a swine flu shot?
No, I did not.
Did you give them permission to use your name saying that you had or were going to?
Absolutely not. Never did.
Did you ask your own doctor about taking the swine flu shot?
Yes, and at the time he thought it might be a good idea. But I resisted it because I was leery of having the symptoms that sometimes go with that kind of inoculation.
I'm mad with my government because they knew the facts, but they didn't release those facts because if they had released them, the people wouldn't have taken them. And they can come out tomorrow and tell me there's going to be an epidemic and they can drop off like flies to me. I will not take another shot that my government tells me to take.
Meantime, Judy Roberts and some 4,000 others like her are still waiting.
And in case there are any conspiracy theorists out there, how would you prove to us that you're in zero gravity?
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.
Well, I think they should attack the lower classes, first with bombs and rockets, destroying their homes, and then when they run helpless into the streets, mowing them down with machine guns. And then, of course, releasing the vultures. I know these views aren't popular, but I have never courted popularity.
I don't know nothing about that.
Good, right.
Yes. There is no joke anymore, sir. There are none. You've lost... There is no more. You lost the ability to think. Gallagher, that's where you belong. Go Saddam, nuke everybody. Well, you're proving my point. That's the problem. The whole point, the whole point is about mediocrity, but as I look around me, I understand that some of you aren't going to get it. What do you mean? Michael Bolton, he's good. He won a Grammy. Sitting on a dock in the bay, wasting time. You don't hear how phony that is? But Bill, he won a Grammy. That means he's good in our culture. There are no jokes, sir. There are no... Oh, they're leaving things. Is that how it works, America? That's right, people. Going to France. Going to France. I know why the French hate Americans. I know why they love Jerry Lewis, because in their eyes, Jerry Lewis is a typical American. Okay, that's America. I love it. What do you mean, Bill? America's the greatest country in the world. That's what we're supposed to think, right? Ooh, that's right. That's right, sheep people. Join in. Well, that's what you're supposed to believe, because that's what they tell you. That's right. I really apologize for this show, folks. I don't know what's wrong. I'm gonna leave too. I want my money back. Good night, folks. This is great. I'm playing reverse maitre d' now. Good night, folks. Streets outside. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Encore. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I don't know what the deal is, folks. I just don't know. I guess I got one of those faces, man. People don't even know me. Walk up to me out of the blue and go, "What's wrong?" Nothing. Well, it takes more energy to frown than it does to smile. Yeah, you know, it takes more energy to point that out than it does to leave me alone. Tell you what, you get out of my face, I'll start smiling. The farther away you get, the bigger I grin. When you're out of sight, depart.
I usually love my job. It's the greatest job in the world. I love the hour. I don't have a boss. Definite plus in a lifestyle. Bosses, man, always bugging me. Hicks, how come you're not working? Well, there's nothing to do. Well, you pretend like you're working. Well, why don't you pretend I'm working? Yeah, you get paid more than me. You fantasize. Pretend I'm mopping. Knock yourself out. I'll pretend they're buying shit. We can close up. I'm the boss now. You're fired. Hey, I'm on a roll. Okay, there's that one. Please quit yelling at. It's not funny. It's not clever. It's stupid. It's repetitive. Yell that. I'm serious. Kevin Matthews. Okay, what does that mean now? Now what does it mean? I understand where it comes from. So do you. Now what does it all mean? What is the culmination of yelling that? Jimmy Shorts. He's not here. He's not going to be here. Now what? Now where are we? We're here at you interrupting me again. That's you. You see where we're at? We're here at the same point again where you on masses can once again ruin anyone who tries to do anything because you don't know how to do it on your own. That's what yelling is. One day we'll be funny. Keep doing it. Free bird, free bird, free bird. We will sit at the feet of Kevin Matthews. Free bird, free bird, free bird, free. I'm feeling enlightened. Free bird. As I said, you will be the first to leave tonight. Well, we have a long night ahead of us. Bill, the doors are showers. Thank you for trying to help me, but this is hopeless. No, it's not. All right, folks. Uncle, you win. I'm going to leave. And I want to thank you for being here for the recording of my live comedy album. Funny material and laughter will be dubbed in later. And
make time for you to see.
Hello, my name is Buzz Aldrin. 40 years ago, Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and I made history as the first men on a mission to land on the moon. Our 8-day journey aboard Apollo 11 was one of the most watched events ever, filmed in unprecedented detail, recorded second by second. This is the story of that mission, our training, and our live
space leadership. We're going to lead again. It's been a long time. It's over 25 years. And we're opening up, and we are going to be leading again like we've never led before. Buzz Aldrin, who is with us today, us on exactly what we're doing today. Thank you all. At some point in the future, we're going to look back and say, how did we do it without space? The vice closer together, wouldn't that be nice? Can you believe that space is going to do that? I thought politics would do that. Well, we'll have to rely on space instead. Sometimes you have to view things from a distance in order to see the real truth. And I could say the great and very beautiful unknown. Nothing more beautiful. Think big. Important words. Think big. We haven't been thinking so big for millions of children to carry on this proud tradition of American space leadership, and they're excited. And to never stop wondering, hoping, and dreaming about what lies beyond the stars. So I just want to...
Wolf, Colonel Alvin Drew, and the second man on the moon, the legendary Colonel Buzz Aldrin. Welcome to the White House. Leadership in space. Privilege of my life to serve as vice president to a president who gets up every day. Space again in the final frontier. Asset. Actions, we will strengthen our economy. We will unlock new opportunities, new technologies, and new sources of prosperity. We'll inspire our children to seek education in science, technology, engineering, and math. We'll enhance our common defense and advance the security of the American people, but most of all, under President Donald Trump, American leadership in space will strengthen the American spirit.
America. And by your action today.
Today, us as a nation to do what Americans have always done, to lead knowledge, to blaze new trails, President Donald Trump.
And space exploration. At some point in the future, we're going to look back and say, how did we do it without space? The Vice President will serve as the hoping and dreaming about what lies beyond the stars. Here's the big question. Who's getting it?
We started the powered descent upside down with the engines and a landing gear going like this so we could look down. Then about 30,000 feet we rolled over. Were ahead of me.
Yeah.
Now my little dog was called Bow Wow.
Bow Wow?
Not.
Did you take your dog to space with you? Or
Well, I just did some very simple tasks, but there were 3 different successful EVAs, short, the long one taking the selfie, and then another one where I was going to activate the backpack, and then there was a garbage disposal EVA. We had some things that we needed to get rid of for the moon to go around the Earth.
Now
A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion in the bank.
Has to be. It is photoshopped, but it's has to be. It is photoshopped, but it's has to be. Has to be. It is photoshopped, but it's has to be.
Won't you grant us our liberty?